This is the most common perspective error that I see. And I think it's particularly dangerous to have because, well, it can seem okay in some cases. But I believe that at best, it generates a feeling of there's something not quite right about this drawing. And at worst, there's something definitely not looking right about this drawing. So it's important that we understand the issue. And I believe this tip is a quick and practical way of overcoming the problem. I'll start by drawing the problem and then I'll draw the solution. I'll start by drawing a nice long straight stretch of ground that we can put our two buildings on, and I'll start with the sort of building that I so often see drawn. Very, very often see drawn. Now, I'm not going to go into understanding perspective and all of the technical terms and details in this video. I have a couple of perspective playlists if you want more on this topic from me. And this is kind of a non-technical way of dealing with perspective, but you'll see that we have this building and the lines are angling down on each side as the building moves further away, which is indicative of what happens in life. And so we'll have a 3-story building and then we'll put the roof on top. So you're watching me draw this double time, and I'm using a 0.3mm Copic fine liner. So here's our poor drawing. Let's now start with the better one. Well, when I say better, I simply mean more accurate. The thing I want you to notice about the drawing on the left is that each of those angles that go down the side, on both sides, they're pretty much parallel. The lines are the same distance from each other all the way along the line. And this is, well, quite frankly, not the way it looks. But if we don't look carefully enough, but we know a bit, it's easy to think that this is what's happening and to presume that this is what we've seen. But if you look at what I've done in this better one, I've drawn the parallel line or the next line up, but it's angled more steeply than the one underneath. And that's because every horizontal line above eye level is going to angle up slightly more the higher above eye level it goes. And you see the same thing happens with this upper story. The horizontal line is angled even more. It's not parallel. It's a wedge shape, not a rectangle shape. And that's the tip. That's what we need to do. We need to make sure that as our horizontal lines go above eye level, the angle becomes steeper and steeper. And it can become almost vertical. And I think of it as a fan shape, that these lines are like the ribs of a fan. And of course, all the ribs of a fan go back to the one point, which in perspective theory is vanishing points. But particularly when I'm drawing on location or quickly freehand, it's enough to know that each angle has to increase as it gets higher and higher, regardless of whether it's the top of a floor, whether it's the bottom of a row of windows or the top of a row of windows or a line up the top. So remembering that every line above eye level has to increase in angle, and the higher it gets, the more it's increasing until it becomes almost vertical. And there we have it. G'day, I'm Stephen Travers. Please hit the like button if you found this interesting, or if you'd like some more of these quick 3-minute tips, and I'd be happy to make some more. But whatever you're drawing, however you're drawing it, make sure you have fun. I'll see you next time. Bye.